Hey everybody, welcome back to Livie Says and Happy New Year. Today I am doing a Pretty Little Liars tutorial and this is an Aria Montgomery look. Aria is probably my favourite character on the whole show except for Hannah, who I also really like. But I love Lucy Hale as an actress, so I figured I would do her sort of generic Aria makeup. And this isn't from the title sequence because the title sequence is very, very, very dark and I wanted this to be moderately wearable. But what Aria kind of wears on a regular basis on the show is a sort of a deep-ish, almost plummy pink lip. Sometimes she wears gloss, sometimes she doesn't. I put a little bit of gloss on this because I figured that you guys probably like to wear gloss. And her eye makeup is mostly eyeliner and a little shadow just for like definition and lashes. Anyway, so if you want to see how to do this, then just keep watching. Alright, you want to start off with quite a good sort of nudish foundation. I'm using Sleek's New Skin Revive in Shell, and I'm applying that with my beauty blending sponge, which I pretty much use for everything because it's kind of a gift from the gods. So just buff that right into the skin. Now I'm going to take Laura Mercier's Undercover Pot, which I've used all of the under eye concealer, but I still have quite a lot of the other concealer, as you can see. So I'm using that on my blemishes. You want to make sure that with foundation you don't use it to cover up your blemishes because that's not what it's for. So if you have any blemishes or places you want to cover up, please just use concealer because otherwise you'll run the risk of looking cakey. I am going to put a bit under my eyes. This side of the concealer pot isn't as good as the other side, but the other side's run out, so boo. I mean, it's good for blemishes, but the other one had like salmony peachy tones, so it was really good at cancelling out dark circles, but this is really good just for general coverage. I like to blend it out with my beauty blending sponge. I'm going to apply that on my lids as well. I left my lids and my under eyes bare of any foundation so that I didn't have too much product all over that particular area because I don't want it to look cakey. Right, I'm taking Makeup Forever's HD powder. This is translucent powder. It's pretty much the bomb, and I'm using that to set my skin. I'm using a big fluffy brush for this. It's really, really good, but I have to close my eyes because it gets onto my contact lenses and then I'm walking around in a blurry haze for the rest of the day. For my eyebrows, I'm using MAC's Espresso eyeshadow, or Espresso, whatever you want to call it. And I'm using a angled brush by BH Cosmetics for this. Now, Lucy Hale's eyebrows are big, big, big and thick, and I can't really recreate that without really using quite a dark shade. So I'm filling in my gaps, but doing a lot of work on the front of my eyebrows just to create some shape and definition and stuff. And I'm taking Becca's Brow Shaping Gel to sort of tame my brow hairs. If you guys want me to do a separate video about eyebrows, then let me know in the comment below. And for the lips, I'm taking L'Oreal's Radiant Plum, but what I'm doing is only putting a little bit on my lips and then kind of pushing it across the lips with a finger. And what it's going to do is just sort of spread the colour evenly without it looking too strong. I'm using BH Cosmetics, their neutral eyeshadow palette, the 28 one, and I'm using that light shade there on a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, just for like a base shade. All of the shades, or the shadows in this particular palette are all really neutral and nude, which I really like because I love neutral shadows. So I'm using this one as a sort of base shade. Take a flat shader brush and a sort of light beigey kind of colour, and use that to sort of apply across the bulk of your eyelid and push it into your crease as well. This is what we're going to do to start creating the shape that Lucy Hale always has on her eyelids, and blend that out with a nice clean blendy brush. Take a nice sort of lightish purpley taupe, matte, put that into the sort of crease again and the outer 2/3. Blend it out, just make sure that you're creating definition and socket definition. Lightish matte brown, not too light, I mean like reasonably light, sort of a medium brown I guess. Push that into your outer V and then just blend it across the eye. You're aiming to create a perfect sort of crease shade. And I'm using this sort of lightish purplish brown on a pencil brush under my eyes. Take a pencil, you know, an eyeliner pencil. I'm using MUA's one in black, it's really, really good. Push a line through your eyelashes, and then I'm going to take e.l.f.'s mini blending brush, which is a synthetic brush, really, really good. Very good quality and very good value for money. I like a lot. And I'm using that to smudge out my eyeliner. It's really, really good. And I'm just linking some eyeliner into the inner corners of my eye. And I'm using Max Floof eyeshadow on my blendy brush, and I'm using that to sort of brighten up the inner corners. You don't want to put too much on, but just enough to create some lightness in there. And now I'm going to create a sort of a mini wing with some eyeliner on my upper lid. And it's hard to explain what I'm doing, but it's just to create that sort of little shape that I had going on there. Take some false lashes, fluffy ones. These ones are by Ardell, they're 117s. I really like these ones because they're quite natural looking and they're shaped perfectly for my eyes, which are kind of round. Always curl your lashes first before applying any falsies, otherwise you're going to have weird, sticky, straight out eyelashes and then false ones. Then I curl them to blend them both together once I've applied them. And they look like that. Really, really nice. I like them a lot. Benefits They're Real mascara. I'm using that to blend my natural lashes with the false ones, and I'm using a bit underneath as well. Now, I'm using a lip gloss by Clinique. It's in the shade Currant. It's just to kind of give me some shine. And I'm using Sleek's blush in Pomegranate. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I'm using it on a contoured blush brush, pushing that through the cheekbones. I'm not putting on the apples, I'm just putting it through the cheekbones. And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing a lot more looks from the Pretty Little Liars cast. I also want to do a few from The Secret Circle, possibly some more from Gossip Girl, and some more from The Vampire Diaries. Let me know in a comment below if you want me to do that. I will see you with my next video, in which I'll be announcing the winner from my MUA giveaway, and I'll also be talking about my favourite products from 2011. I'm not one to do monthly favourites because I don't really buy new products all that often. I'm just not really that sort of person. I don't know. But I will do a video now, after this, with my favourite products from 2011. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys soon, and I love you all, and have a fantastic day wherever you are. Bye-bye.